Hello everybody, this is John Evans and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching this episode. Thanks for watching all the episodes, subscribing and liking the videos. The feedback from the free giveaway has been overwhelming. So thank you for being part of the Mid-Mod Money machine on Monday here live, not live, but from Oakland, Maryland. I have a thrift store haul that's mostly Maryland based, and I'd like to get to it because it is some primo 60s collectibles, and that's why I'm in this. I love this stuff. First thing I found, which is really nothing too spectacular, but it is a nice orange jar. Amberina, some people call this orange glass. I bought it for $4 at the Habitat home store, Habitat for Humanity, for $4, which is about what I would expect to see this priced at. And I bought it because it has the cool starburst thing on there and stamp, and it's going to sell. You accumulate enough of this type of colorful glass in your booth at an antique mall and people will come over and look at it. And not everyone collects glass, but a lot of people do. Next thing I found was this. Actually, girlfriend found it, doing a lot of recon work. My fiance Christina found this at the Habitat home store. This is a spacemaker radio in what we call in the biz mint condition. Look at that. Still got the old tagger on it. Never been played. This is $4 and it works. And it's pretty cool. I mean, there's not a scratch on this. This is an AM/FM radio that you put under your cabinet, and that way you have a radio under your cabinet. See how that works? This is a good GE cool, called the Spacemaker. Again, with the label on there, I expect to get about 20, 25 bucks. I'm going to eBay this and see what happens. Maybe a follow-up on the Spacemaker by General Electric. Next thing I found, speaking of glass, speaking of nice 60s glass, look at this cool, oddly shaped Cobalt Ashtray. Not a chip on it. Man, I almost fell over. When I went to Goodwill, this was like, you know where they have the travel mugs? They have a bunch of travel mugs. This was like sitting in that section for $2. You read that? $2 from Goodwill. Wow. This is like a $30 ashtray. I mean, the design of this, the lines there, makes this this is definitely in the mid-century modern category, which is a desirable category in collecting stuff, especially right now. And $2, wow, $30 ashtray, that's not bad. So the next thing I found was at the Highland thrift store in Grantsville, Maryland. If I've ever said it was in Friendsville, I was not right. It's in Grantsville, and it's in a sleepy little town with a lot of Amish people. So if you ever have a chance to get out that way, go check it out. But it's called a Highland Thrift, and I found these two beautiful canisters. One coffee, one sugar. One's the coffee, one's the sugar. And this one was $2. This was $1. These were $3. They're in relatively good shape for their age. They're definitely late 60s probably, and well, maybe even mid 60s. These are worth, I'm going to sell these for about 22, 24 bucks. And they were $3. Now that is a severe underpay. I mean, that's what you want to get something like this for. $3. I'm going to sell it for 22 to 24. Now, at that same trip, I found this mushroom. It's like a canister or a cookie jar, but it's not that big, so a little small to be a cookie jar, but it does have the mushroom top. It's not the Sears Mary mushroom, but it's in good shape. And this was $7, and I felt okay overpaying $7 because I just got the canisters for $3. So I just average it out and hope for the best. Look, it's an imperfect world. I'd like to pay $3 for that, but I'm telling you, it just was not in the card. So I paid the $7, and here we are. I'm gonna sell this for, I don't know, $22. I'm still gonna, triple my money. Now, this is where things get really good, because at Christian Crossing thrift store, I found a piece of 60s art that was mind-blowing to me, because I love yarn art like I love my own children, honestly. A nice piece of yarn art really touches me in a weird spot, right there in the heart, right there in the gut. So when I saw this at Christian Crossing, man, I was excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. This is genuine 60s yarn art. I don't know what this burlappy material is, but this is very ornate. The colors of the day. I found this. I could not believe this was hanging next to a bunch of seasonal flags. If you want your autumn flag or your Christmas flag, this was mixed in with those, and it was $2.50. Yeah, take that in. That's a real beaut. I think this value of this, because it is original to the 60s, I think this is probably $50 at least. $45, $50. And I paid $2.50 for it, and it is a nice, rarely seen piece of yarn art. But okay, so we're down to our last two things. It's a twofer to do the end of this video, you guys. This is a twofer of lamps, mid-century lamps. Look at this. Now in the blue one, the base lights up. Okay, working. The little one is just got the nice wood, and then the unusual design, mid-century modern design. These were $3.50 each at Highland Thrift Store. $3.50 for the pair. What I'm gonna do is, at thrift stores, I'm gonna try to match these with the right shade, thrifted shade. I'm gonna put $6, $8 in shades. And each one of these lamps will sell for about $40. And almost $80 in lamps here that I paid $7 for. I'm going to add a little bit on the shades, but look at this blue. Man, and this mid-century modern lamp, $3. So don't be afraid to try to Frankenstein stuff together to make money. It's, there's no shame in that game. So let's take a look at what I paid $28 for everything, $28 total. And when it's all said and done, through eBay, through my booths in Pittsburgh at the antique malls, I'm gonna make $235 off of 28. $200 profit. So you can do it too. Anyone can. If you don't even need a booth, you can do it through Facebook Marketplace. When you find this stuff, just put it up on Facebook Marketplace, and the people who collect this stuff will find you, I assure you. So keep watching this program too, Mid Mod Money, and I implore you to always round up.